guys, it's me, Danibuttons, and I'm here today with something different. I did this once before on my channel, and I thought it would be fun to do again. This is Paint by Stickers, and this is actually the kids version, so they are much simpler, and it's actually the Halloween edition. So I thought this could be fun because obviously Halloween is coming up, and I figured I would do this early enough in case anyone was interested in getting their own copy. This has a Walmart sticker, but I actually got it from Book Outlet for, I want to say $3 or $4. I will link the Amazon version down below, and of course my Book Outlet link is always down there in case you want to check Book Outlet out. But yes, this is the kids version. They're super simple pages. For example, that is a cat. I'll actually flip through this. Yeah, I'll flip through it. Why not? So it seems that they all have around, well, this has nearly 80 stickers. Here's some ghosts. That has even less. That looks like about 65 stickers. A spider with about 50 stickers. Some pumpkins. Bat. A vampire. A mummy. A witch. A haunted house. And a skull. And then you have your sticker sheets. So in the corner, it shows you which image it is for. And these back pages are perforated. So I actually tore out the haunted house page. I figured that was a good one to start with. And I'm just going to squish the book down. This whole book is perforated, so you could tear that out too. But I personally, when I do it, usually keep the images in here and just tear out the stickers. Or at least that's what I do with my big versions. Yeah, so the difference between this and the adult version is, first of all, I always get these marks, like ink all over me when I use my Statlers. So that's what that is. I apologize. I was doing that right before filming, so hopefully that doesn't bother anybody. But anyway, the difference is there's a lot less stickers on the kids ones. It's obviously smaller physically. It's smaller within the page. And it looks like this one has around 57 stickers. So not many stickers at all. The big books will have sometimes 2 or 3 sheets of stickers, and it'll be like segmented by quadrants usually. I think I've even seen E and F. So it'll be like E1, E2, E3, blah, 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 blah. So it's like more of a puzzle. And that's the thing, that it's not just putting them down in order. There's a little bit of mystery. So like 1 is over there, 3 is over there. And you could do it any way you want. You could either go like, okay, 10, 37 and find 10, 30, and 7. Or you can find them, like try to find number 1, whichever way you want to do it. I'm not sure how easy it is to see the numbers on the screen, but hopefully you're seeing that. Lastly, I sometimes use tweezers. These are actually craft tweezers by Tweezerby that I've had for like a decade. They were non-stick, but I think a lot of my non-stick is rubbing off. What's unique about these is you push to open instead of push to close, but there's like a little bit of a learning curve using these, but I will sometimes use them to help me place the stickers, especially since I have some long nails right now. So that's that on that. So I figure I'll just like sticker for half an hour and see how many we get done. I've actually done one other version of the kids book, and I did kids animals, I think, and I did it on a road trip. So I did like 4 or 5 sheets in the car because they're much simpler. Of course, I'm being super precise. They are a little bit repositionable, I assume, especially the kids ones. So usually you want to put everything down, and then at the very end, when you're completely done, you kind of really press everything in. Usually I'll like turn the page or use my sticker sheet to really press everything down, and then it won't really go anywhere. But also if it did, besides my noodle picture from last time, I don't really display them. So in general, I have a feeling it's not happening with this particular sticker, but in general, this brand has always worked for me in regards to like the stickers coming off cleanly, because I've seen other brands, I let go too soon. I've seen other brands where these stickers aren't cut the best. So I've not really had that issue with these though. Also, I'm probably just gonna toss those to the side and see how we do. And I'll use them if I need them. But in my experience with this brand, which is the Paint by Sticker brand, I haven't really had any issues. I also didn't realize that the haunted house is purple, and now I'm even more excited about it. I love purple. So I hope that this is a good angle for this, that you can see everything. I personally like doing the small ones first and then the big ones, because the big ones are like the most satisfying. So I keep them for last. Also, they don't tell you which orientation you have to do, so just be careful. A lot of the time it makes sense and it's really easy to see, but every once in a while they're almost the same size, so you kind of have to like flip things around to make them fit. I'm realizing now my nails are almost like their own little tweezers, so it's actually working quite nicely. We'll see how long it takes to do these pages, because I might do one in speed color, or, well, not speed color, but I might speed one up just because I think it's fun to watch them come to life really quick. So this is cute because the little windows of the house, they have ghost images right on the sticker. So there's our first ghost. But yeah, so have you ever done paint with stickers or any sticker by number books? Because I love them and I need to get them out more often. Like, I have most of the original series. I have never tried any other brands, so I really might. There's a Christmas one that I might get. There's a Christmas one in kids also, but there's been a Christmas one on my wish list for years from another brand on my backup wish list that I really want to try out, and I can't remember at the moment which brand it was, but it's popular, so. But I've just always, my whole life, loved stickers, and like placing them is great. So this is like made for me and people like me. Because did anyone else have a sticker book growing up? I had multiple. I actually still have them in my closet right next to me. And like I collected all stickers. And I would, because I don't know, like Hallmark stickers were big, or like Sandy Lion stickers, but you would get 7 sheets of the same exact stickers, and I would put all 7 sheets in my sticker book. And then I went on a mission where I counted all of the stickers. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. I feel like it's only child things. And hold on. Is that the right orientation? Yes. So I would count and write down how many were on each page, and I was trying to like add them all up. But I was very young, so there were definitely multiple errors going on there. But I remember specifically like hanging out with my dad, counting them on my little calculator. So I actually just, most of my sticker books, I had some that were official that said sticker book on them, but majority of them were just composition books that I would just use as sticker books. I had a pink one, was my original, and a blue, like a green blue, teal I guess, was my second composition book. And I even remember getting my first stickers and like the sticker book itself. We used to live across the street from a convenience store, and I remember it was just me and my dad. My mom was somewhere, I think like out with friends or something, so he took me across the street to like get an activity while she was gone, and I picked that sticker book, and I think my first page of the stickers is unicorns. And that began the obsession. Because then, do you remember, I think they still have them, but I don't know if anyone uses them anymore. Like at the grocery stores, at the exit doors, you could put the quarter in and like get the stickers to come out of the machine, and it was random what you got. I loved those too. I would show you my collection, but I'm not tall enough to reach it, so maybe some other time if anyone is interested. Because at this point, they're like vintage, right? When does something become vintage? How long does it take to become vintage? I'm apparently doing the all-over method for placing these stickers. I don't know what my plan is. Oh, what was this? Okay, 17. Sometimes I take them off and I forget. Yeah, but my sticker obsession as an adult turned mostly into planners and planner stickers, and for a while I was into like what they call pretty planning, which is when you decorate your whole planner with stickers and that they're decorative, not functional. But mostly I've stopped that because it was just getting expensive for how much I was using it, because there's like so much that goes into these kits that it makes sense the price, but I just didn't have the funds to keep up with that. But now I still have so many leftovers, so I try to do functional sticker planning. So like, I need a little sticker to tell me to take the garbage out, you know? But I love it, and I have them. I have tons left over, so might as well use them up. And if I ever make it through, I can start buying again. We'll see. Sometimes I make an exception at Christmas time, and I'll buy Christmas planner stickers, but see, what way does this go? This way. Does anybody go to haunted houses? Like the attraction haunted houses? I do not like haunted things. I went, it might have been like 2013 at this point. It has been a while. It feels like it wasn't, but time, especially losing 2 years, as I like to say, like, whew, things are a long time ago. But I went to like a combo pack, and it was a haunted corn maze, haunted house, and haunted hayride, and it was terrifying. And I think I've told this story on the channel before, but I'll tell it again. Why not? We did it in the wrong order, in my opinion, because we had never done anything like this, so we didn't know what would be the scariest. But we figured we did the hayride first. I also think that the hayride just had the shortest line, and we were like, oh, let's be smart about it, because we got there as early as it was open. So if we waited longer, I'm sure the line got a lot crazier. So we did the hayride first, and the hayride, people were allowed to come up right to your face. Like, basically we were going through this field, and then the driver would pretend to break down in front of different things, and then like everybody would rush on, and it was so scary. Yeah, because I think it was like a clown field, and then it was just like hooligans, I don't know, and zombies, and I don't know. But at least you were like sitting, so you kind of felt secure, or I did, but it was still really scary. So then we did the corn maze second. Oh my gosh, was this corn maze the scariest thing I have ever done, because they were allowed to run up to you. I'm pretty sure they were allowed to like touch you, so they could like tap you on the shoulder and things like that. But it was terrifying because they would send you in just like in a group by yourself. So it was just the 4 of us, me, Sam, my cousin, and her friend. And yeah, it was just terrifying because, like, you couldn't see anything happening. And then every once in a while, there were, like, little shacks within the corn maze that you had to walk through. Oh, my gosh. At one point, though, there was, like, a couple that was being very New Jersey, and it was obnoxious, but it took us out of it a little bit because they were, like, talking to the performers, and you could just hear them rows and rows away. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh my goodness, calm down. So that was annoying, but it kind of helped a little bit because it was getting too scary. But we were basically like walking in a single file line. And poor Sam had to go first. I'm not doing great with straight placement here, but I figure since it's just like an old house, it's a little jaggedy, it's okay. Yeah, so then we did the haunted house because we saved that for last because we assumed that would be the scariest. But in the haunted house, they were not allowed to touch you. And that, like, actually made it the least scary because even though nobody was really coming at us, the idea that they could was scary. So the haunted house was more actual acting than just, like, teenagers jump scaring you. I think it was, like, an actual production. And yeah, it wasn't that scary compared to the others at all. But I feel like if we had done that first and then did the others, it would have just gotten gradually scarier. So I don't know. But we ended up going in, the 4 of us, and then there was another group. It was like 3 women and a young boy. And it was definitely like the mom, grandma, and maybe an aunt or a sister, I don't know. But we went in with them, and there was one room that there was a magician. And the magician was like, oh, is there any volunteers? And the little boy volunteered, and the magician, like, put the little boy into, like, a box, and then opened the box, and the little boy was gone. And the mom was freaking out, and she was like, give me him back, I need him back, I can't, like, what's going on? And the actor's just like, oh, just go on to the next room. And she's like, I'm not leaving without my child, blah, blah, blah. And she was like going crazy, and he's like, he's in the next room, like, what? We didn't actually steal your child. And it was like, again, really brought you out of it. So, but the haunted house was cool because it was like high tech, and you had to sign waivers to get in, and so they put your names on all the tombstones, and then they knew your name, so they had the characters like yell your name. So that was fun, I guess. But yeah, I probably will not do anything like that again. Or at least not for a very long time. I do like to try things that are new, so that's why I did it the first time. But now it's not new, so I don't have to do it again. That was not my best placement. Okay. I'm gonna start with some of the bigger ones. That's the only problem is the order I did it in. It's hard to keep everything lined up because you're kind of working on what's already there. But again, since it's a haunted house, if things are a little wiggly, it doesn't bother me. But yeah, let me know, are you really into haunted things? Not really. I think my cousin has done more because she's braver and she also just likes trying new things. So she has done more experiences than I have. But I had been telling someone, a few people, I've been talking about this. Like, I'm not really afraid of supernatural stuff. I'm just afraid of people. So the haunted house, I don't think is haunted with like actual ghosts, but I think that there's creepy people. So there's that. So we're doing good. This is what my sheet is looking like. It is very random because I'm pulling from all over the place. And as you can see, I think I'm doing pretty good with my nails. I think it's because it's the kids' version. The adult version has even smaller pieces and ones that I want to keep even nicer if possible, because it'll be like faces and things like that. So that's really when I would whip out my tweezers. But once you get going with the tweezers and you kind of get used to it, it becomes much easier. So that's nice too. But I haven't used them in a while, so I don't want to learn on camera for you. Waste any extra time. Yes, so we're actually really close to my new video is going to be premiering really soon. So I guess let me know if you watched it. It will be the last one. Me and Sam speed crayon coloring, which that was fun. I love coming up with challenges that I can film with other people. So if anyone ever has any ideas, please always let me know of things you want to see. Let's see, another ghost. I think it's really cute, these ghost windows. But yeah, so I haven't done a video premiere in a while. And I'm a little nervous about that because I hate listening to myself really at all, but especially in single speed. I feel like we never sound like what we think we're going to sound like. So that will be rough, but it will be all right. My last ghost window in, or wait a little bit longer. Where is it? Oh, it's at the door. It's the ghost door. It's very nice that they must be, I wonder what's going on outside that every ghost is at the window. You know what I'm saying? Must be something shady going on out here. Or they're all looking at me. Oh no. Oh, that's cool. You can see. Uh-oh. Let's put the door on right, if we can. Ooh. Like the door looks like it's open and the shadow is coming out. I hope the glare isn't too terrible. It is hard to deal with it because this is all like glossy papers, etc. And I gotta keep it well lit. And I was so excited to get my overhead lights because until about a year ago, we didn't have any overhead lights in really the whole house. My dad had them downstairs in his living room, but upstairs had no overhead lights, so we had to have lamps, and I hate the dark. So I'm so excited to have my overhead lights, but then there's one directly over my desk, which is great for me to see, but not always great for filming. So I feel like even now I'm still trying to learn how to balance it out. What I probably should do is get filming lights, but I film so much that it feels like it would be annoying to like put them up and take them down. So I don't think it's too bad. Why is this one being hard to place? I don't know. Ooh, we're almost done. I think I will do one in speed color and then come back. I just think it's fun to watch them, like almost all the time, especially if it's the whole page, which this will be. I like to save it and I'll just watch my own speed coloring because I love anything in time lapse. Every once in a while, I keep wanting to do time-lapse TikToks of coloring. I've seen some of those around, and I am intrigued by them. But again, a lot of the times I film so much for videos that when I'm not filming for a video, I'm always like, ugh, I don't want the camera up here. So We'll see if I end up doing it or not. Plus, I'm addicted to slots, and that's what I do on my filming phone when I'm not filming, so. Well, that was a bad placement on my part, but we're so close to the end that this is always what happens. I'm like, oh, gotta get done, gotta get done. So. I like it. Ready, final sticker. This direction. Voila! So now I would take my extra sheet and just kind of rub everybody down to seal them in. Cute! Again, as you can see, there's some white spaces poking out, but I don't think it matters for this page in particular. I think it like adds to it a little bit. I could have taken a lot extra time, but especially filming, I like to stay out of the way more than get precise. So there is that one. Yay. Okay, let's see. Let's pick. Here's our list of all of them. So I like to mix it up and do like a page I really love and then a page I don't like so much. So if my intention is to finish this whole book, I don't like to do all of my favorites first because then I'll be stuck with pages that I don't love. So I think I'm gonna do a medium page and I might do the Dracula. I'm in love with these ghosts. That's probably my next favorite. I like the skull. I like the pumpkins. And then the rest of them I'm more medium upon. So I'm gonna do the Dracula. I would do the spider, but I know some people don't like spiders and I don't want anybody to be upset. So let's check out our spider page, our Dracula page. And then I'll just end up throwing this out. So there's that. Here is our next page. It seems as we have 61 stickers, which is 4 more than last time. So I thought this was an empty page, but it's just a mummy and he's white mostly. And I also kind of love that it's on a yellow background. So I'm gonna go into time lapse, do this page, and then I'll come back and let you see it. So here we go. Here he is. So if you could tell, I don't know if you could with the speed, but his face had a lot of smaller details than our last page. So I did whip out the tweezers once or twice and I tried to get closer and be more careful. It mostly came out good. There's a few little gaps, but not too bad. But I really love doing the big stickers. It's so satisfying. So I'm really happy to have this done. I don't know if I'm gonna try to like keep going and finish this whole thing this year, or if I'm gonna keep it around and just do a few pages every year. It could really go either way. I actually forgot it existed, but I'm gonna put this in the pile. I'm hoping to show off all of my fall and Halloween books in a video in a week or two, and I might stick this in there, and in case you missed this one and see that one, yeah, but obviously if you got all the way to the end, you're not missing this one, but just future plans. And that's it for me, right? So page 1, page 2, beautiful. And that is Paint by Sticker Kids Halloween, 1 sticker at a time. Love it. So if you made it all the way to the end, maybe we will do a witch. So either the witch emoji or the word witch. And I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like this video if you did. Comment down below anything you want to comment and our secret word witch. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time and I'll be back in 2 days with something different. Bye friends.